because we're live again.
We are live again.
Yeah.
What? You are
Surprise!
a nerd. Okay, I guess you better get the champion thing up. I want my pretty face to be seen.
Dude, this is harder than you think it is. Got a lot of technology up in here.
I have at least 3 technologies.
That's right, you do. Alright, champ select is up. Hit him with the stream R. Ready to go? You want a beer? Yeah. Stella or Boomer? Stella for sure. This is the hang.
Will, get out of here with your stupid Twitch Prime subscription. That's as nice as I can be right now.
Nice.
If it would let me re-announce my subscription, you'd be in for it. Hey, they want the camera in the champ select.
Oh, okay, we can do that.
Oh, yeah, we could barely hear you for a second.
What they want.
How do I start a video call?
Oh, you want? Oh, I'll do it. Let's go.
Yeah,
That's
do
gonna
it.
be like difficult to, it'll work though. Let me call you privately.
Oh, is it working? Wait,
It is working, I promise.
on camera.
There he is.
Oh.
Austin.
How do I see it?
It should be on stream because I'm just doing the display capture.
Oh, okay, there we go.
I'm gonna switch it as tiny as I can, so we can still see champ select. I don't know how that's gonna work.
We will see.
I can't
I
make
see.
Discord any tinier. So have to not
you can
see.
crop the window. You can right click that scene and hit transform, and you can crop it. While you do that, I can talk about this champion select.
Well, you talk. I'm actually gonna crop the champ select a little bit.
Once again, we have a Shen and Cho'Gath ban for both.
Surprise there.
Anivia coming out once again towards Hiramar. Obviously, Janna coming out once again towards Greg. Of course, Tarek coming out, Morgana coming out. I believe these are the same bans that went down game 1 of last time.
Yeah, sounds about right. It's all good. I got something we can use. All right,
Now you just gotta put the
now I gotta put me in there.
yeah, and put
Yeah,
champ select in front of that.
We're not that advanced here, buddy.
Well, you just did
We're
it.
gonna get there. We're just gonna pray one more time that my camera might decide to work, because that'd be cool.
To answer your question, Will, 1 part gin, 1 part lime juice, 1.5 parts club soda.
Ooh, okay.
Gin Ricky. You don't taste the
that's
gin
fun.
because lime juice maxes it, and it's very, very potent. All right, we have a first pick, Olaf, coming through from News Team Assemble. That's going to be a bit different than the, why can't I think of it? Kane from the last game. Karma coming out. I'm going to guess that's... I'm going to guess that's for their bot lane, because I don't know if Hiramar plays Karma, but who knows? I definitely don't. We have a Kane coming out from Long Anime Schlongs. And now we're going to wait on News Team Assemble.
All right. Yo, who won game 1, Austin?
News Team Assemble. The MVP was Brick Tamland.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff that game.
Yeah, he had Qs and ults and other things. All right, we see Maokai and Sivir getting picked up by News Team Assemble. That Sivir, obviously, they want to stick with it. It did pretty well that game. Maokai, I believe they're picking up because it was banned in the last game, and it's something that Eric can play pretty proficiently in the top lane, because Maokai is a pretty good all-around champion. Not too easy to just absolutely shut down. And we see the pick coming through for long anime schlongs, I believe, if that grade box means anything. Hey, I see Chris.
Yo, what is up?
You are very quiet. Cover Chris's face. This is a family show. I agree. All right. And a lot happened while I was looking at the stream, apparently. Wait. This is the wrong champion select board. That's why.
Oh, that's why we can't see. Wait, they made another one? Really?
Sorry, what were you saying?
I cannot hear anything going on that side of the thing. I don't know where my champion select board. Oh, I moved it to my other monitor because I'm an idiot and
so we
forget.
have the right one the whole time. Just leave that right there. Right where it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, do whatever, dude. Whatever works.
All right. We have a Xerath picked up in the mid lane. That is definitely good for Hiramar. I know that they play that a lot. Hiramar and Xerath go together almost as well as Hiramar and Anivia.
Bring Discord to front.
You bring Discord to front, and you can just transform crop it.
Life ain't that easy, man.
It's totally that easy. I do it
Both
every
my bottle
stream.
opening devices. Life is really hard right now.
Let's see. What else can I?
I don't even know how I lost.
Who is inviting me to? Oh, it's all me now. Oh no.
That's not. What
Garrett, I can't play with you. I am casting right now.
All right, that's good enough. We'll try that.
Oh, man. Okay, we have a Leona and a Lux band coming from Long Anime Schlongs. And from News Team Assemble, we have Draven and Trundle being banned away. Now we can't see the draft board. There we go. Oh, man. Now your webcam is on top of my webcam.
Don't worry about it, Austin. Everything's good.
I'm worried about everything.
You should be. It's terrible.
We're totally doing it.
We're doing it. We're getting there.
Chris's mic is not working.
My mic is not working.
Well, maybe yours is. I don't know. I'm watching the stream, and I can't tell who isn't at the computer at what.
Hello, test.
Hi.
You're sure this is not? You sure this is not working?
Okay, yours is working, yeah.
How about this one?
That one's working, too.
Yeah, we're good. I just have to sit in front of it. Yeah, it's working. I think we're golden.
All right. Now for picks, we have an Ezreal picked up for the bot lane of Long Anime Schlongs. That is going to be a pretty, I think, a slightly safer pick than Xayah was for their team. It doesn't have to be in the fight nearly as long. You can go around the backside and consistently poke. That's definitely something that's going to help them with a Maokai and a Nautilus pick coming down for News Team Assemble. Nautilus brand, that's going to be a pretty good team right there. They've got a large amount of stun, a large amount of damage, and true damage coming through with the Olaf and everything. That's going to be a team you don't want to stick in a fight for a long time with. The Olaf is going to come out and sprint at you, destroy somebody. Maokai is going to do Maokai things, be a tank bot, ult CC bot. Sivir doing ADC things, hitting the entire team. Nautilus, CC bot that can just screw over an area, and Brand, high damage through the entire team. And we have an Alistar picked up again for Zorpox. So it looks like Long Anime Schlongs is going to have a bit of a pokier team, which is probably what they want against the enemy team, aside from the Kayn. So Kayn is going to have to play pretty opportunistically to make things work in this match. All right. I'll let you two fix things while I run to the bathroom real quick. Color cast or something.
Actual pick band, so we'll bring that up on screen hopefully.
I shall endure. As you wish.
think we can.
Your judgment is clouded. Seek clarity.
You too will be judged.
Don't worry, we're fixing it. Ilamau, we did it. Okay.
I must not fall.
Everything is working out. Alright, nice. Pretty good, I think.
Draven out.
That's one of the drags over here. Cool.
Yeah, that's just a display. Actually, that's standard. The other pick ban was.
But all my lifetimes would have brightened your day.
So it's actually a Karma top lane, which I'm not actually surprised by. I think
Yeah, that's some cheesy shit.
that's something we found, or I found in solo queue quite a bit. I know some other people have been playing it. And that means that, what was the other pick? It was Nautilus support. So, or no, that's for NTA, isn't it? What am I forgetting on this side? Guess we'll find out. Alice, that's right. So in terms of lane matchups, I actually think top lane's going to be a pain in the ass for Ron Burgundy. Karma is always really annoying to lane against, but as a Maokai especially, that's going to be pretty hard to trade to step up in CS. The jungle matchup should be about even, actually. They both have pretty good level 3 and like earlier.
The client is over my beautiful face in this window.
Oh, is it?
How dare you? Yeah.
No, what have I done? Guess I can't do that. There we go. That's fine. Let's see here. And then mid lane matchup. So Brand actually wins this matchup, which is not normal because actually Brand usually loses a lot of mid lane matchups. Xerath is gonna probably not be able to keep up with the wave clear. I mean, they both have decent clear, but Brand's is way better. And ketchup only. Thank you. Sivir and Nautilus is going to be a pretty safe lane in terms of laning. And against an Ezreal Alistar, you probably won't see much action down there. But I think we will see a lot of skirmishes over the Scuttle Crabs. Those teams both have pretty good like 2v2, 3v3 scenarios. And there's going to be probably better scaling on the side of NTA.
Where are you going?
But I think mid game actually goes to LAS, and because of that, they might have a shot at closing this one out earlier. I think it'll be very dependent on Neil the Steel getting ganks off, though. And actually, the Xerath's bringing heal this game, so he might be trying to. I don't know if the heal is actually good into Brand. I think maybe a cleanse might be better into that team. Maybe not. Actually, probably not. Heal's probably fine. But
Yeah.
both support's taking ignite. So, is that a lizard?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
A bearded dragon. His name is Dingus. He's
Dingus.
making his big screen debut. Look at the camera, you little shit. Lick it. He doesn't want to lick it. He'll lick everything else. And go put him back in his tank before game starts.
All right. Well, Dingus, I have a question for him before he goes. Oh, you can't hear me, can you? Rip. That's bad. Guess we won't get Dingus's opinion on who will win this game. Well, I personally think that in terms of comp, NTA will take this one. I don't know much about last game, but I heard they won, so I assume that they have fixed their issues from last week and have a good shot at taking out LAS. I think LAS is a team that's probably going to focus a lot on some skirmishes in the jungle, and so unless they get that going, it's going to be hard for them to take a win. Yo, I was gonna ask Dingus for his opinion on who would win. He left too early.
Well, his opinion would be, since he can't make sounds, he'd do this.
Anyone who leaves this stream is
What am I
Yeah,
saying?
that's what he would say.
Please, baby.
boom arms a little too far.
Well, I think NTA takes this one. What do you think, Austin? Oh shoot! Switch it over.
It's probably this one. Yes, that one.
Oh, now my face is turned into the game window.
What is happening?
Well, the league screen's black, so the screen's gonna be black. There it is.
You can add-
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I think if NTA gets onto the enemy team like they want to, they're definitely going to have the advantage. If long anime schlongs can kind of do what they want to and stick back until they have a solid kill, they're going to come ahead from this. They definitely have the poke to push the enemy off of waves, off of objectives, and whatnot. So it's going to come down to what they play. But inherently, the team comp that is going to be stronger, I think, is going to be NTA.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that. Piers here. Place.tv crashed.
Wonderful.
That's because of the Discord overlay. PSA for anybody who has been having problems with Plays TV crashing lately, it will do that if your Discord overlay is on.
Good to know.
That's kind of annoying.
Got Hillary Clinton.
It is.
Knowledge over here.
It's very annoying,
Dude,
and it kept doing it to me, which is why I figured it out.
Burgers. What are you champ? Can I get a hog champ in the chat?
Dude, just wipe me. That's all I need.
Oh, I love this. This is amazing. This mastery spam is like none ever before.
Looks like both teams are grouping up. I'm not sure if they're both going for a date or what's happening.
This is what happened last time.
Please get my face on this cast. Oh, we have some pokes going and not much happening.
Big surprise, break news.
Nautilus uses mastery. Maokai uses mastery. Oh, Olaf, the brand, Nautilus, mastery.
Masterful.
The plays.
Minions have spawned.
My measly human form can't handle all this.
You can barely hear them because their mouth is stuck with burgers.
Wait, you can hear me? You can't hear me.
That's better.
Is it too soft?
No, someone's just saying they can't hear you because you're not talking.
Murphy, are we always too quiet?
I don't know. You're coming through good on mine.
That's what I figured.
Is desktop audio too loud?
Let us know, Murphy. You're our only hope.
They can't hear you because my face isn't on stream. That's the obvious solution.
Ah, you're right. I don't know if it'd probably be pretty hard to get you on screen.
Not happening, bud.
Yeah,
Not happening.
we'd have to like move everything to the other side.
We could add a second window capture atop the window capture. And put them in the left there. That's a possibility.
Oh, and also hit OU in the spectator screen.
Adam coach.
We don't need you.
Oh, and we have Gerd7 throwing an anchor, landing it on the Ezreal. The Ezreal is going to shift out. If either of you wants to pick up play-by-play, you're welcome. Otherwise, I'm going to continue botching it.
I mean, I'm not qualified.
If you want me to
Also,
attempt it, I can.
Ron Gergendy, ouch.
Yeah, this is
Yep.
exactly what I thought was going to happen. The Karma into Maokai is not fun.
It's grass drama.
Yeah, it's super annoying. You
Oh
let the
yeah, that
range
is
for a little while,
stupid.
auto him, get health, and since you're ranged, you just
Oh.
can continually do that. It's tank karma,
Oh.
so
That is brutal.
it's not a fun time.
That is just wrong.
Ron Gergen just needs to step back and realize he's going to take it in the ass and just stop trading.
I mean, there's no reason for him to step up here. He's not going to miss any minions by stepping up because they're all hitting the cannon, and if he just sits in their tower, lets himself regen a little bit, he'll probably pick up most of them.
Ow. I just noticed how much Dingus scratched the fuck out of my arm.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
It's a good attempt, but
that's a big day.
Dylan getting revenge for that noodle war from the first game by taking the first blood. Oh, but Baxter is here with the Olaf double buffs, gonna look to do
Baxter
something,
knows
but
what's
he's
good
just
for
gonna
him.
get backed off.
pretty standard. I mean, not any crazy CS leads yet. Top lane's obviously got a huge advantage. The TP did come out. So
Right now, we are looking at a 560 gold lead by General Dill over Ron Burgundy.
That's a lot of gold there, Captain.
That is well over 10 per minute.
Well, first blood will do you.
First blood and like a decent CS advantage. Greg once again landing a stun, but Mouse Cop is going to go in and get hit by the Alistair. Oh, they're going hard on this Greg. The Ignite coming down, but Greg gonna just flash away.
Those creeps are blocking him hard.
got some decent damage. Good stun.
Stun down. Hiramar getting branded, and he's gonna survive, but he's gonna try and, yep, he lands the Q in retaliation, but it definitely doesn't make up for the mountain of damage that was dropped on him.
Digital Love's actually out of mana here. So they're probably going to look to reset soon.
Man's got to go buy a tier.
I love how it's just showing us the bot lane farming. But then again, nothing really is happening right now.
I mean, would you like that or top lane, dude?
Yeah,
Top lane.
That's a good
always
question.
Last game.
I want to see the junglers 1v1 jungle camp.
Yeah, honestly, that's
probably
more amusing.
interesting.
Because then you get to see how they, like, kite them. And Dylan doing his thing on the Karma again, running in and throwing stuff, then running back after he gets the grasp stack.
He's got catalyst too, so he can do that forever.
And as you say that, back to the bot lane again.
It ain't easy being cheesy.
Facts.
Pretty much just farm it out. Still no CS leads of any... Oh, jungle CS lead is huge, actually. You know, the steal up 12 or 3, that's like, what, 3 camps?
Yeah, Scuttle is...
Ron Burgundy, hoping he can do something. He's wrong.
The other question is, how much of that CS is Scuttle? Because Scuttle is worth a lot more than a single camp is.
Oh, it's fixed on Spectator this time too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is Scuttle? I think Scuttle still counts as 4 because the jungle camps count
Does
as
it?
4 CS each.
Mm-hmm.
They like show up on the thing as 4. So I assume Scuttle's 4 as well. Pretty sure. Only know in chat.
No, I'm a jungler and I don't know. But that's a jungler with quotations around the word jungler.
Well,
Amen to that.
so you.
Who's buzzing?
Got a nice 3 CS lead in Nautilus.
Here comes Olaf coming in. Gonna try and get on the Zorpox, but he's going to flash out, and I believe, nope, that was not heal from the Ezreal. They're just going to get out, only blowing flash.
That was a good attempt. They were a little bit too close to their tower for that to work out, though, I think. But they got a summoner spell, so. Looks like Eric is, Ron Burgundy rather, is out of mana and running low on health. His
Out of
TP's
mana,
almost back
out
up.
of time.
If he can wait one more wave, I don't know if I would back there. If he can wait one more wave, he had TP back up. Probably could TP back and not lose too much.
Might try to save it for a gank later, because he's going to get cucked either way. You know, it's back to life.
He will lose that wave. I don't believe it's... No, the cannon wave is coming up next, so... It's not terrible for him, but... Now we see the CS state starting to build on top of that 11.
Oh, yeah.
Only 8 in the jungle now.
Looks like Greg is coming in to gank, but is going to miss the anchor toss. And Brick Tamlin going to miss that Brand E, and Hirmar is just going to kind of walk away, come back in with a Q. The sad part for Hirmar, though, is right now, Brand landing a W is doing far more damage than Hirmar can land in a single Q. So Hirmar is having to put in more pokes to get the same effect than Brand does. And I think that's going to definitely help Brick Tamlin's scroll into the later stages of the game. He is behind 7 CS, 6 CS behind Hirmar, but that is not terrible considering neither of them have any kills. They are only...
Wait, Will Brooks was saying fire me earlier.
Can we?
Come on, Will. We're doing the great stuff here.
Oh, I thought Will was saying literally fire me, as in fire Will.
He was saying some
was
hashtag
hopeful.
fire Jimmy, and I'm like, nah, hashtag fire the torpedo. Get out.
Can we fire Will? Meanwhile, in the top lane, we have Ron Burgundy trying to do something while General Dill heals it all back because he has Grasp of the Undying, and he is literal cancer upon this earth.
That's just not fun.
But also, Ron Burgundy isn't playing it in a way that he should be playing it, I would argue. Like,
That's
he
true.
needs to be sitting back, just letting it push into him, and he's trying to go for these trades, where he's not
He's trying to go for
taking
these
enough.
trades, knowing that his passive is going to be up often because Karma is hitting him. But the problem is, this Karma is... Oh, we have a anchor coming down on Digital Love, and nothing's going to happen except some damage trading.
Size
but-
damage, though.
Yeah, once again, Ron Burgundy's trying to get those auto attacks to heal to counter like the Grasp of the Undying. As like the Grasp of the Undying is ranged, so it's doing less, but Dylan is able to proc them way more than Eric is able to,
Yeah.
which is
It's
just
like,
going to be...
He could try to counter it with passive, or he could not, like, grasp proc.
I mean,
Because every time he gets in close enough to try and get his passive, Dylan just roots him like that. And he'll root to him, but now the Kayn is here. He's going to get the Maokai ult. Kane's going to ult in on him. And, oh, here's Baxter coming around. Is he going to get the kill on the Kayn? He's getting shielded and spitted by the General Dylan. And it looks like they're going to turn it onto the Baxter. Baxter trying to throw an axe to do something. It looks like both are going to get away. Oh,
Maokai
Dylan missing
Not happening.
the Karma Q. And it looks like both teams are going to get away.
Xerath ult in the mid lane. I don't know what happened.
Director camera doesn't think it's going to happen. Director camera was right.
Well, directed camera is 3 minutes behind the game, so I probably knew it wasn't going to happen. And it's just saving us the trouble.
Sure, I wonder if that's actually how it works. It takes information that already happened and then directs the camera to that location.
It's possible. I mean, that would be the smartest thing for Riot
There's
to do.
definitely a predictive algorithm in there. There has to be.
I don't know. It might. I don't think it's predictive. It might be a reactive since
I
it
think
is
it's
3 minutes
reactive.
behind.
I think
Oh, and we have
probably
the
both.
Q coming down. Tons of damage going in on Digital Love, but he is going to stopwatch away from the Nautilus ultimate. Gonna flash away, but ignite, and that's gonna take him down. Gurk7 getting the kill on Digital Love. Now Zorpox is here, left behind. Zorpox has his flash, and is gonna get queued. Gonna knock up Gurk7, now gonna flash as Neil the Steel is coming in through the wall. Gonna get his little W down. Not gonna do much because he's not Rost yet. but is going to get some orbs for that.
Rick Tamlin.
Meanwhile, we have Mousecop flashing away from General Dill, who is down in the bot lane. Since we didn't notice, it looks like they are going to just keep going for it. General Dill going to juke out Greg's hook. Meanwhile, Baxter coming in on General Dill as Brick Tamlin is igniting the Kane. General Dill trying to get away from the Baxter. Is he going to get away? He is going to get away. Tons of damage coming from the Xerath on the Baxter. The entirety of News Team Assemble looking pretty low. In contrast, Long Anime Schlongs is about to all be here, and only 2 of them are pretty low.
Yeah, I mean, that was essentially just a 5-man rotation of both teams, resulting in only 1 kill, just the Ezreal going down at the very, very beginning. With just a lot of summoner spells blown, pretty much everybody's flashes, except for
ultimates.
A couple ones later on. Ultimates are all down. Pretty much everything was blown on both sides, just barely living. I mean, Neil the Steel lived with, I think it was 8 HP, and then
both
through the wall. Yeah, it was just some crazy shit.
Both teams underestimating their opponents, and neither of them being correct.
That's the witticism of the week. I call it right there.
Some good trades from there.
We have simultaneous pink boards being cleared as top lane does its thing again. Gron Gurgundy trying to trade, but is really low on mana. If he uses too many more abilities, General Dill is just going to kite him out of this. Albeit General Dill missing some skill shots. Ron Gurgundy has no mana. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, we see Baxter trying to gank, but they are too far pushed in, not going to get anything from it. General Dill now on the offensive as Ron Gurgundy can't cast too many spells. Really only his Q. Here comes the Kane to try and gank, but Ron Gurgundy retreated too far, and they are not able to do anything. Hiramar, stop watching to avoid the brand passive, but is going to flash and get away without dying to Brick Tamlin.
Oh, unlucky there.
Meanwhile, Hiramar still having the 5 CS advantage in that lane. Neither... Oh my god. It's 15 minutes, and it's 1-1. Only a 200 gold advantage by News Team Assemble. This is a slow game. Here we go. Finally, a tower going down for one team. Top lane going down for Long Anime Schlongs. Expands it to a 1k gold lead in their favor.
Yeah. No, hopefully we'll see Dylan use this advantage that he has accumulated. I mean, it's nothing crazy. I think it'll be... Actually, we can check. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like 1,000 gold.
I just checked.
About 900 gold. So that would mean right there that he can hopefully spread that to another lane. I mean, you already see him heading bot lane. Their entire team's looking bot side. They're probably going to try to take Dragon and a tower. So their top tower will fall fairly soon.
It looks like Olaf is just going to try and take that Rift Herald. Kane is on the bot side, so not going to be able to respond, but they may just try and go for Dragon after the Scuttle Crab. I don't know if they know there's a ward sitting there. They might, because they are just going up that way. Gurg7 flashing and queuing onto the Kane, but not going to get too much for it.
Yeah, I mean, a little
meanwhile, top lane is boring.
Yeah, that's about the story of that one.
I think it was a little too overzealous. I mean, that hook hitting is good, but there was no follow-up because he had to flash for it, and his bot lane, his duo
hook landing on Zorpox as Brick Tamlin and Baxter are here to respond, stunning him down again. Here comes the Ignite on the Zorpox. It looks like Zorpox does not have his flash, and he is going to go down to Baxter. Meanwhile, Hiramar and Neil the Steel are around. Top lane, they are doing stuff. Slapping each other. General Dill getting low. Ron Gurgundy may actually be able to take something from this time. His ult is down, and General Dill looks like he's going to cut him. Blue team gets the Cloud Drake. Stop! Take us from this hell! I don't want to see this! Ah!
This is literally just them running at each other until they're both out of mana, and then the fight stops.
Finally something happened. Greg does stuff. Good job, there we go. That was Greg. Congratulations. You took us away from the top lane.
Thank goodness. That was a brutal thing to watch there.
Legend casting would be this painful, yo. I wasn't ready.
It's literally just mana bars. Whose mana bar was bigger?
And it's always going to be Dylan's. Because Dylan has a catalyst, and Maokai built health. There's the rift. It just hit a turret. Yay. Gold lead is now 700 up in the favor of News Team Assemble with their extra 2 kills in the tower. Oh, but it looks like General Dill is sticking around with a very low mana bar. Ron Burgundy actually having mana this time.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens. We have the Banner Minion sitting there. Banner Minion doing a lot of work on Ron Burgundy. As Dylan's just going to try and get away, flashing both of them into the lane. Here comes Baxter onto the General Dill. Oh, is he going to get away? Let's see. He is speeding up, shielding away, walking away. He is away from his Banner Minion right now. This is taking way too long. I'm getting bored. Here comes Brick Tamlin. Why is he still alive? Here comes the ult. There he finally goes. That took too long. Screw this game.
Oh my goodness. These builds, man.
I love
I'm
League of
tilted.
Legends.
And, yeah.
Oh, Neil the Steel might go down.
Someone else take
Robots
over. My
on the
throat
flank.
hurts.
So we got a root from shit, Carrick coming out.
We saw too many
Really
flashes
slowing
there.
down.
My God. That was like
There's a lot
3 or
of
4
summer
flashes.
spells. Yeah, a lot of summer
One,
spells. No kills. Except for
3,
the
4,
one at the-
5 flashes in that fight there.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. I mean, if you count Dylan's, 6. If you 7. If you.
I'm talking about just in that little jungle skirmish there. There were 5 flashes used.
Yeah.
Because they both went in, hit each other, and then both teams were like, let's get out of here, and flashed away.
Yeah,
Once again, both teams overestimating each other.
Within the last minute and a half, there was 7 flashes blown.
Why?
This has been an interesting night of League of Legends.
Right?
I honestly.
Oh, and meanwhile, the top lane has taken their noodle fight to the bot lane.
Noodle fight.
We can take at least some condolence in the fact that now the lane is slightly mirrored, and we are not looking at the same scenery that we have been looking at for half of the stream tonight.
Did Ron Gurgendy just miss a Maokai Q?
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that.
I believe it's because General Dill stunned him, and the stun range on Karma's E is longer than Maokai's Q.
Well, that would
Baxter and Zorpox are here, so we're looking at fight. Oh, and that is Neil the Steel, and then Grug 7 and Brick Tamlin's gonna just come in. Brick Tamlin doing work as Greg locks them down. Ironically, Brick Tamlin is not going to get a single kill off of that.
Oh, it's a huge brand combo, though.
You know it's a good game of League of Legends when the support is 402 and the ADC is 001.
Why isn't he building AP? He should be building AP right now.
Honestly, Greg is the carry at this point.
He is, though. Look at everyone else's scoreline. Everyone's playing support except Greg. Greg's playing hard carry.
Although, yeah, Sivir does have a 1.6k gold lead over Greg, though. So there is that. Just from CS. Here comes the Zerathal, gonna try and do stuff. Gonna hit Brick Tamlin twice, say, hey, get out of here. But here comes the teleport from Ron Gurgundy. Zorpox getting trapped here. General Dill also here, but Zorpox is gonna sit there in the middle of it. The entire team of Long Anime Schlongs is here. Ron Gurgundy getting knocked back under the tower. The Kane ult is on him. Is he gonna go down? He is gonna go down with nothing from Long Anime Schlongs. So they pick up that kill for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, there weren't that many ults to use. They had just blown a lot of their stuff on the fight to take that first tower. That was a situation where they got to reset and then come back to it once they have their advantage. Now they lose a lot of tempo. Look at all this vision control that LAS is going to be able to get. And they actually might just rotate and take mid tower here, so...
Yeah, it looks like mid tower's gonna go
Bit of
down.
an overstep, yeah. I mean,
And it looks like all 5 of them are just going to go for this mid tower, likely trying to figure out where their team is, the enemy team is, so they can set up for the Baron. The next dragon coming up is in 40 seconds and is going to be a Mountain Drake.
Is that Mountain?
Yes, that's Mountain.
Oh, it's kind of like the Inferno.
Yeah, it does.
Let's check the wall.
I went to check the wall.
Yeah, it
It's
is a
in the
mountain.
mountain.
You're right. Good job, bud.
I did something.
Proud of you. I mean, you've been doing play-by-play this whole night. Like,
My throat is so... Oh, man! Neil the Steel getting autoed by the Gurg 7 coming straight out of the wall. The teleport coming in from General Dill. Oh, Brand getting caught out by the Zorpox doing his thing. Brand going down. Brick Tamlin is now out of the fight. Baxter is getting poked by the rest of them as Mousecop tries to get some damage around the side. But it looks like they're focusing down through this avenue around the dragon. They may be able to just turn on it. Baxter running away with half health. It looks like they are committing to chasing down this enemy team. Zorpox is the last one in, but all four of them are going to push up. No Blast Cone for them to go over with. I think they're going to just go for this bottom tower because all five of them are there. Going to try and clean up the team as best as they can and then go for the dragon. Poking down Ron Burgundy, getting a little bit of damage, but I think the News Team Assemble's wave clear is good enough for them to hold this tower while Baxter goes and takes the mid turret.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised.
Greg getting the pull on Zorpox. A lot of stuff coming down. Zorpox is in the middle of the enemy team once again as Digital Love and Brick Hiramar try to poke him down, but Zorpox is going to get killed, sticking in the middle for too long. Ron Burgundy trying to get on Hiramar. Greg flash queuing and missing. Meanwhile, we see Ron Burgundy W onto the Kane with the Ignite on him. Mousecop is going to get that kill. They are going to keep flashing to try and get this Hiramar, but Hiramar may get away. Hiramar gets away. It looks like it is going to be a 2-for-0 for News Team Assemble, albeit they had to blow 3 flashes to get it.
So what happened there? I mean, the initial 1 kill over to LAS was really good, and they overchased. Weren't able to pick up any objectives. Actually lost a tower for it because they overchased into the jungle, and then overstayed at the dragon after they had time for Ron Burgundy and Bricktam and everybody to come back up and reset. And at that point, they were finding catches and being able to run them down. But now I think with the
with the amount of damage they had onto Baxter there, I think they Long Anime Shalom should have just started that dragon and taken it, backed off, and reset instead of trying to go bot and force an objective. Because Baxter was just able to say, okay, they're down bot, I can heal enough to go down mid and take the mid tower.
Yeah, and he didn't even need to heal, really. I mean, once you see 5 bot lane, you're just good to go mid lane. I mean, you could just head straight there no matter what. Didn't have to be worried or anything. And that's just really unfortunate that they weren't able to get anything out of that pick. I think that's going to be their way back in, is to get those picks and then make plays, but I don't think they'll be able to do it if that keeps happening.
And the only lead for Long Anime Schlongs is the top lane, which has about a 1k lead over News Team Assemble. Every other lane for News Team Assemble has a significant gold lead over the enemy team. So right now, they are back in the position they were last game, where they can just take any fight they want. Stop showing these two fighting each other, you stupid algorithm! I hate you! I hate you, Riot! Fix your game! Ah!
This is cancer.
Yeah, I don't know what to make of this game, honestly. I'm just enjoying my Amber.
I swear, if the next fail video for this week doesn't include every time it's shown a top lane fight in this series, I'm gonna...
Yeah, now you can see us. If it's ever going to load in. It'll get there. We'll get there. I don't know if it's going to get there. Anyway. Oh, we're going again, yes!
Oh, please! This is what I want in life. Being stuck in this purgatory of the top lane that has moved into the bot lane. Anything could be happening. They could be taking camps, they could be taking the Baron, but we have to see Karma and Maokai hitting each other and healing everything they heal. I love this.
Baron is already started.
Baron is started, but we want to see Maokai hitting a banner minion for a minute. There we go. There we go. We have someone dying. It's Zorpox again. Yep.
Dude, why is it showing us a slapfest between Karma and Maokai when Baron's already at half HP? Like,
Right.
what?
Riot hates us. They know. They're aware of what they're doing, and they are happy with it.
It has to be
Looks
like
like NTA
a
actually.
steal?
Nope.
Oh,
It's gonna be
Is
Baxter
Greg gonna
taking
get
it.
shut down here? That'd be tragic.
I am dead inside.
Well, if this game keeps going like this, we'll lead it outside soon too.
It's a good Baron take there.
Even now, it shows us Dylan trying to fight Eric.
Oh
Why?
my god.
Fight,
Why?
Fight.
Why do you do this to us? Hiramar's here, but I don't think it's gonna get any more interesting because of it.
Why do they bother? Like, there's no point in even hitting each other. They're just wasting mana. Both of them
At
do no
least-
damage.
Show them backing or something. I'd like to see what the interior of their base looks like. I don't want to see Karma and Maokai duking it out. I'm bored of it.
They neither one of them take any damage whatsoever. Like, they heal the entirety of all damage back to full HP, and they just lose mana. Like, I think they're actually both playing it incorrectly by even bothering to hit each other. You lose mana.
Go for somebody else. Dylan, go for a squishy. Eric, go for, like, the enemy team. Stop fighting each other. This violence is getting us nowhere. Okay, Dylan's on Baxter. That's different. I'll accept this, but he's gonna run away. Okay, we get half a second of action.
Baxter uses ult there. I don't know if that was really necessary.
Zorpak's going in once again onto Mousecop, but he is far behind. And it looks like Gerg7 onto, yes, all of them. Zorpak's behind the enemy lines again. Honestly, this is a series that is really exemplified by top lane being a noodle fight and Zorpak's trying to go in and getting surrounded by the enemy team because they are
Greg
all there.
is still the most fed person on that team at 607.
My God.
Good flash? Bad flash.
This is just incredible. I think they can actually
Please.
win the game
Oh,
here.
they can use
End this madness. Please. Take us away before we have to watch Dylan and Eric slap each other for another 10 minutes.
We should pause the game and tell them they have to go fight at Baron. 1v1.
Here is that was the first 5v5 team fight of the game, like full on, and it was clean, like a clean ace, and it ends the entire game because we don't realize we're literally at 30 minutes.
My God.
Jeez.
20 minutes of which was watching the top lane fight each other. I hate
I
directed
did not
camera.
see that coming. That game was a roller coaster of emotion.
Alright, I'm making the poll.
Yeah, make the poll. Do that. Be the responsible caster we need, because you sure as hell know it ain't gonna be me. Oh, not that one. That one. It's like, look at damage charts and stuff. People like those.
I'd like those. Yeah, that's expected. Brand does most damage. The Karma doing the second most damage.
Oh, someone already did it.
Full tank.
Is that Greg or is that Rich?
Nobody fought. Where?
That's gotta be Greg, because Greg would say, I got it, Austin. Rich would say, got you, fam.
Facts, though. Roller
That was
coaster.
so tilting. When Maokai and Karma do the next 2 or 3 highest or 4 highest damages in the game, like
Oh,
what?
my face is
Literally
back,
because
but
they were
not
only
very
smacking
large.
each other in the face the whole game. Oh, do we need to put your face back?
Yeah, make it large again. I'm very small right now.
Well, you're not even on the stream right now.
Uh,
Oh,
I
that window's
see
over
that.
there, and you're over. Oh, wait, this is actually really intelligent.
Oh yeah,
if
because
I
I had full screen of this earlier.
Oh, you're so. See, man, you're so smart.
Well, you have to not full screen. This full screen.
Yeah,
While you
I
fix
see
that, I'm gonna be right back. 'cause
Actually, we
I
did.
gotta,
You don't have to
Yeah.
leave.
I gotta pee
No, you don't.
while we
Don't
wait
worry
for
about
the
it.
people to vote on the stream and you two color
All right,
commentate.
go vote. Exercise your constitutional right. It's important. Let's take a look at the straw poll. See who's in the
Oh
lead.
shit! I don't realize. What does that mean?
Yeah, sounds about right. All right, who are we voting for, Steven? Who's got our vote?
Oh, you know, I don't know.
I want to give it to Greg.
I guess Greg, yeah. Good hooks, good ults, good engages.
I mean, he just kind of like did everything.
Anyone else notice they sound like the same person? Do we actually? I don't think so.
We don't sound like that. I mean, it doesn't sound like that to me, but I'm sure, like, yeah, I can see it. We speak with very different vernacular.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a little bit different.
Tone of voice probably isn't that off. We're using the same microphone, if that helps. Good old Shure SM57. Classic.
I actually lost mine at school somewhere. Feels
Dude,
bad.
you gotta go get that. These are expensive.
Yeah, I know.
Not that
It's
expensive.
long gone. Yeah, I mean, that game was just a big farm fest, and then that's exactly what we expected to happen happened. I mean, the scaling of NTA's team comp outdid that of LAS. I mean, the team fights were unwinnable at that point. I mean, there's not enough kiting. You can't do enough kiting or enough engage on the side of LAS to counter the instant brand damage and the Sivir bounces. It's just impossible.
Also, apparently, Greg damage.
Oh, okay. So I went to the wrong town. Yes.
Story time with C.
So I get into my car, thinking I'm heading to Westport, Connecticut, and
That's where I live.
And I was on my
Come
way
visit
there,
me.
and I'm using this. So I clicked on the, you know how like in the app when you put in a location it like saves it in your recents. So I clicked on that and I was like, okay, and I just hit start and I just left. And what I didn't realize is that I had looked up the wrong place earlier in the day and I never checked it to make sure it was right. And it drove me an hour in the opposite direction. And then I had to drive an hour and a half back the other way to get to Jimmy's house. So I'm here after 2.5 hours of driving, and it's all good though. Life is good.
Yeah, we made it. We made it in the end. That's what counts.
We made it in the end.
Happens.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, tied for Greg and Mouse Cop.
Yeah. I mean, the mouse cop damage and kiting was super good. Didn't die a single time.
That is pretty good.
I don't think Greg died either. Could be wrong.
So Greg should obviously get MVP here. I don't think it's a question in my mind. Yo, is that a lizard?
Yeah, it's another one.
Yo,
Wait,
hello.
what's this one's name? Dingus
Meep.
Meep?
Meep.
He's a little gecko.
Hello, little gecko. Austin, where
I
do you
named
live
him.
so I can come see your gecko?
Well, I live in Missouri right now, but in 2 weeks I'm moving to Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Michigan?
Yeah.
What's that in
Devin.
Michigan?
Well, I'm moving with my pledge father and his wife,
Daddy.
who are moving up there for grad school. And it's great because they have an exotic lizard show up there every month.
Every month?
Yeah, they have. It's like got 2,000 people attending and like 100 vendors or so.
That sounds awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So this vote is still tied. We need more votes. There's only, 8, 9, 10 votes. And there's how many viewers?
At least 17.
17.
Yeah, guys, vote. It's important.
Yo, vote on this poll.
We need someone to break the tie so we can interview them. Not that we're necessarily going to do a good job, but... Yo, what up,
What are
Meep?
you saying? Oh, it must have literally just changed. What are you saying? Wait, what?
Refresh.
Let me refresh this page. Ah, Greg got a vote.
All right, Greg, you win. Good job. Get in our channel.
Alright, we're giving Greg the MVP. Who was MVP last game?
I didn't even check. I think it was Gergandy. Is that right, Austin?
Garrett, was it you?
No, it was Brick Tamlin last
Greg
game.
Tamlin? So
7
Kevin
votes
and
on the
Greg.
Lux.
Kevin and Greg.
Get
please
in here,
join us.
folks. Get ready to get interviewed.
Add me on Skype, Greg Adler 2.
Why would we add you on Skype, Greg?
He wants to be in the video call. But we're on
We can
Discord,
do a
so
video
joke's on
call on
him.
Discord. Let's add him to this one then. You want to add him? to
Wait,
this
we're
one?
on Skype?
No, we're on Discord.
We're on Discord. What are you saying?
But we're on Discord, yo. Add Guy Fieri. We're at my house.
Oh, we're in a separate call.
Yeah.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah, because that's how you do video stuff. So we just have to add them to this. Although it doesn't look like our video is going through.
How do I add people?
I have no idea. Yeah, that
Add
one.
friends to DM.
You said spooked.
Stuker. Fuck. There it is.
Gerg 7 and
It's just Eric.
oh yeah, Eric.
Just go.
You sure?
No. Eric, what's your name on Discord? Or Kevin, whoever we need.
Brick Tamlins.
Brick Tamland. So he's probably under Brick.
Oh, Kevin.
But he
Might
changed
still
it to
be.
Brick. Maybe. Kevin, what's your Discord name?
He always
Like
figures
Haru,
this out.
right?
I'm gonna go
Maybe?
put Meep away because he's antsy.
No, there's an A there. Yeah. Well, let's just add Greg.
Say bye bye, Meep.
Bye me.
Little bugger.
Hashtag 2585.
I didn't find you, buddy.
Wait.
Well, now we got Greg.
You know what? We're jumping into a different call. Oh, Mouse Cop is trash.
Hashtag my
What up?
president.
We have to come on with the cams. I can't see you guys on Discord though.
It's just loading forever. I'm not sure why it's not working.
Who are we missing you?
But we're on
Mouse
stream.
Cop is trash. I like it.
Oh,
we just
man.
need Karut.
We can add him to the call, I think. Here.
Yeah, can you add him in?
Yo,
Yeah,
Greg,
gotcha.
add him. Add that boy.
Oh, that's for a photo. We don't want that.
Get this out of my face.
I am Karut. That's why.
Oh, you
Add
spelled it
him right
wrong.
now.
That's why.
Look at this. Look at this.
There we
Look at
go.
this.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a good day.
I need to
Oh,
stream.
shit.
Yo, you wanna make them bigger and us smaller?
Yeah, that's how it should always be.
How do we do this?
Yeah, just make Greg huge.
So, one more window over.
Well, let's see
Honestly,
that
we have
beautiful
the two
ginger
we need.
face.
Let's talk about why not our president should have won the March Madness split.
That's a good size for us, yeah. We'll boost up these guys. Actually, can we bring us to front and just put us over where we're supposed to be?
Oh, true.
Yo,
That's
I'm so
beautiful.
smart. Let's go.
Fuck.
Hey, you just gotta right click it.
Yeah, you do that. Wait, shit. That. Oh, look at that.
And then make the
It's
other
beautiful.
one bigger,
This is how player of the game interviews should be.
yeah. It is, though. This is a good format.
Let
Also,
me see if I can find my cam. It's like on the floor.
You do your best, bud.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Boys.
Yo,
Nope,
player
not
of the
gonna
game.
happen.
Greg, how does it feel to be the carry for your team? How does it feel to be the support that gets supported?
It feels good, man.
The steel carry.
It feels good to just steal all of the kills. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Just steal every single kill. And there was like a kill early in the game where I roamed mid and Kevin 100% had the kill, but I like last hit it with an auto attack and I was like, oh, I didn't see you do that much damage.
Oh, I don't see how much damage you do.
You gotta do the intentional last hit, and then you just type "whoops" in chat, and they.
Exactly.
Dude, every time. It was like, remember that game I played? You just gotta type lag. Lag gets you at everything.
That's
Lag.
true. Oh, by the way, I'm adding Dylan. He wants to be added.
Yeah, it's fine.
oh boy, I cannot wait.
This is
Oh, we gotta adjust our
Now we
face.
gotta-
Well,
There he
Greg's
is.
so big.
yeah, I think it will
Hey!
automatically switch people
Oh,
out.
no,
Just
yeah,
put
it's
us
a great
in
Turn on
the
your
exact-
camera. I need to see your face.
I don't have a camera.
Oh,
You are a nerd.
Boo.
Just move us around.
Boo. That's not fun.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine. Cool.
All right. Honestly, I don't know what to say after that game. I got nothing.
I know what to say. Why does it need to show us the top lane so often?
Yeah,
Top
I
lane's the
told
best
you.
lane.
You know,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
told
yeah.
you, Austin, I would pick stupid tanks and make the camera pan over to it all game. So fuck you.
I hate you.
I don't know if you saw the stream itself. It was so annoying. It was like literally 5 minutes straight of Karma and Maokai hitting each other repeatedly, healing back to full HP and wasting mana until one of you runs out of mana. It was
Whether
ridiculous.
it's whether it's Justin or Rich doing the top 10 like fails or the funny moments, it needs to be every time that it popped over to the top lane. Because at some point, I was just like, stop showing us this. I hate this. Why do I have to cast this shit?
I just know I had a hell of a fun time.
It literally showed us top lane instead of a Baron fight.
Why is Eric here?
Yeah.
There was like one point at the end of the game where we were like, all right, everyone run away, and Eric just like turns and fights, but like nothing happens. Nobody loses health. Nobody does damage. They just like fight for 2 minutes and then walk away.
Run out of mana.
Yes, we know.
He kept twisted advancing onto me. It's not my fault.
Of course I'm gonna keep advancing on to you, dude. I want to be annoying as shit.
Yo, game number 2 when Zorpox was backing in the bush, and I like walked right next to it like 3 times.
That was fucking hilarious.
I even had sweeper on, so I knew he was in the bush, but I was like, oh, I'm not. It's all good. Check it.
So I actually have questions for you guys. I guess the first question is directed at Dylan. Why did you pick Karma top lane rather than something more? I don't know. I didn't realize you actually played something more standard to like what you play, like a kind of a melee, maybe like a bruiser or a tank of some kind.
I play Karma top. It's annoying and fun. Eric got to feel that firsthand under his tower at level 3.
That was just me being dumb, honestly. If I don't go in, I don't die, and I thought I had it calculated right, and I was wrong.
Annoying and fun describes like all of your pool, Dylan.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did because I mean our team really hasn't gotten a whole lot of practice as a full 5-man squad, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna troll my own team because fuck those guys.
I'm trying tower to have a Scion.
And the tank Karma really is just a team oriented type of build. You stand in front of everyone, heal up infinitely, and shield your carries. So
yeah,
I thought I'd help my team that time and see if I do that again.
Good try. Yeah. My other question is for NTA as a whole. I guess it would be directed at all 3 of you. I guess. What changed from last week to this week in terms of team play? I mean, you guys seemed to be a lot more on the same page in terms of team fights. The rotations were better. Like all your lanes actually rotated over for fights. The jungle ganks were actually like it seemed like communication was present during them. So what changed? Like what happened?
I think 2 big things changed. I think one, we kind of re-evaluated the way we were doing our pick ban because there were shut up. There were some situations in our first game that didn't go that didn't go the way we wanted it to. Not naming any situations in particular, just potential. But B, we really kind of re-tiered the way we thought about pick, the way we prioritize what we're going to prioritize. And so I think after each draft, I know I felt good going into both games. Got priority that we were looking at. But we got Kane and what was it, Deluxe, early. And those were things that both John and Kevin were like, give me that. That's what they wanted. Their game. And then on the opposite side, we got the Olaf first pick, which I think was huge. And I think John did a great job on that. So I just think knowing better what we're actually going to prioritize to be able to happy situation line pick. And the other one was just we like weren't dumb in comms and like we listened and we just listened to Greg, except for when I decided to TP in because I was trolling my team.
Oh my gosh! So we're pushing bottom lane. Right? It was after we just gotten the bunch of picks, and we're pushing bottom lane. And we're at the 2nd tier turret, and Eric's like, "I'm gonna back." I'm like, "Eric, just stay with us and help us get through." He's like, "No, I have no mana." I'm like, "Just stay." Auto attack a little bit, and then we'll back. And Eric's like, no, I'm backing. So Eric backs. Then the Piolo TP's into the under the tower, like 1v4. I'm like, Eric, what are you doing? That needs to be on the fail top 10.
Take you on a trip to Flavor Town.
Hey, I had fun. I was just having fun tickling Dylan.
Any questions from chat at all?
Yeah, chat questions. Those are good.
I have a question. So, why did you guys elect to ban Shen when Long Anime Songs clearly has nobody that knows what that champion does?
Well, I think that comes down to Greg being a giant pussy. But
we actually had a lot of discussion about that.
Yeah.
Eric wanted to counterpick it against you, but like Shen is just one of those champions that it's really hard to counter because he can have so much global pressure. Like we could be going for a big play bottom lane, and then Dylan will just ult in and turn it, 3v2, which he's really good at, having that global pressure. So my opinion was just get you off that champion and make you have to wait against the Guy Fieri himself.
Yeah, we even saw that game 1 on Dylan's insane teleport on Vlad into the bot lane.
Oh yeah, that was a great TP.
Yes.
Dylan learned that Banner of Command against magic damage. One thing to rush.
I mean, I knew you were gonna rush it. I wasn't fucking surprised at all. I was surprised it took you so damn long because you built the.
I wanted the cow.
I
wanted the cow.
All right, Mouse caught perpetual tilt. Why is Greg such a bitch stealing my player of the game? Chris, you weren't even like third for player of the game that game.
Actually, he was
What?
He's talking about second game.
What?
I thought he was talking about game number 1.
He was
game number 1.
he was like right in front of you for a while until someone trolled us. I tried to get my whole team to vote Mouse Cop, but 2 of them just disappeared.
Yeah, we like putting Chris on champions that can run away really fast. He's good at that.
Yeah, then he doesn't get hit by Vigar cages.
Yeah. And spell shields. We'll give him everything we can to make sure he doesn't die.
Then he just doesn't int.